Okay, we're going to start off by showing you here through the Wealthy Fantasy Football blog of mine here. That's the Wealthy Fantasy Football Discord as well. You can click on through the blog here to wealthyfantasyfootball.com and then click on the top menu. Just look for the KBO coaching and strategy to get in there, showing you what has happened last night. Basically, these lines were made by myself, the cash and hybrid. I choose not to give you all a tournament lineup, uh, so I'd rather have you choose, just guide you all in how to handle that and how to set it up for yourself instead. So what I've got here is the actual cash lineup of mine to the right, starting with sort of a stars and scrub. There's a 2000 guy, 2000 2K guy here, and there's some other higher studs with the pitchers from last night in the KBO, Brooks and Jokic. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but that particular score did not go through on my end. These are my screenshots right here off of DraftKings. Though to get a good score in a KBO right now, you need about 130 to 140 for a good average score. So these reached and just went over the threshold, even though it was a ninth inning, sweating it out. 141 for my particular. I don't recall which one exactly was my hybrid that I actually posted in that WFF Discord chat, the Wealthy Fantasy Football. So, but as for this one to the right here, since I did not get a score for it, my guy down here, Bucks for Chucks, he did play it, and it ended up at 174.25 second, and a $3 double up. So excellent result right there from him. Thanks a lot for playing it, Bucks. So shout out there. And then we had another winner there. I just needed to make sure I pull up to get his name correctly. KJ. KJ actually focused on tournaments, using the strategies here that we talked about and talked through there, and got some fine results indeed here as well. Bringing in $70, I can see right there in that particular contest, as that is JUU Nation. So that's his particular name there. 61st out of, I don't see the number of entries there, but anyways, it's good. High risk, of course, but good result with the win right there. So now moving on down the line, as you'll see here, when you had hit that spot on the WFF blog, then you go ahead and look at the advice for today in the KBO. I just got to change the date there. It's going to be for the 13th, the morning of Wednesday coming up. Pitcher rankings. These are certainly not a set and final. These are just projected pitchers out for today. Then we'll have also here, as far as on this site, the stacks for the day. Yesterday, that's not changed yet. Of course, this will all be updated here throughout. Expect that to be updated up to about around 9 p.m. or so tonight on the Eastern time zone. But yesterday, for example, was the Doosan Bears. I liked them a lot. And the KIW Heroes, I believe both teams scored over 5 runs, which was great. So then I'll have some other kind of various notes here before you want to make sure, though, you have come up right here. Get into the Discord so we can start discussing and going through the slates. Have final cash and hybrid lineups for the AM right about a little after 5 a.m. sharp Eastern time. Of course, that is the opening pitch in South Korea. So to get you all going, and that's all I had here for you today. Just make sure. Well, there is one nice tip though. I noticed it's also kind of a dangerous thing. As I was making lineups last night, mainly using as my source here KBO, it's mykbostats.com. When I typed in a player's name, if I wanted to just double check if I wanted to play a certain particular guy, making my pools. Oh, that's another thing. Inside the Discord is a particular pool. So we have like 3 or 4 players per position infield, and about 5, 6 outfielders to choose from. If you want to use the pools, that's just another option you can do. But when you type on the name here, the site has said it gave a warning that there's too many people on the site, so be careful of that. But I am doing my own notes and everything on my notepad, at least, to be able to have all the players um, projected as far as the ones I want to research and see here throughout the day. But this interesting stat right here was actually for the league stats. We have park stats. Interestingly, team splits. Just want to click on that real quick and show you all this cool little stats when you look at these for the season. You can arrange it according to runs scored, first being the Dinos, 44, then the Bears, the Giants, and so on. And then, interesting to me, as a hint to you, the runs allowed 46 by the KT Wiz. They're allowing the most runs, and they're putting up a decent amount of runs, 39. So these are great stat candidates, of course, along with Doosan as they were last night. And then LG, great stack, game stack candidates for whenever these teams certainly play one another, or a single one-off stack when they're playing another team, perhaps, to look at these particular teams on any given slate per the last 7 or so games that they've played. So just wanted to show you the quick team stat tidbit for the day. Leave you with that tip before I let you go here. All right, have a fantastic early morning in the KBO.